if you get a digital ID, and there are about 15 different states now that permit you to get a digital ID. According to our research, if you get a digital ID, every time you pull it out for some purpose, it pings the DMV. So if you're at the gun shop and you pull it out to buy a gun, it pings. If you're at a play and they want to see your ID before you can come into the theater, it pings, right? If you're buying a car at some auto dealer, it pings. And so what you're doing is creating in the government a complete record of your, it may not be all the details of your transaction, but there's no reason it wouldn't have to be if it gets integrated with, a digital cash system, right? And so people are walking into this net. So Oklahoma has a resolution. So there's about 8 states that have started to take action to start to extract themselves from Real ID. Oklahoma just introduced a resolution. And so that's a great thing.
Let me pump the senator there. That was Senator Kendall Sacchieri, who is a first-year senator here in Oklahoma.
But what is Oklahoma doing adding a fingerprint? So Oklahoma now has 2 biometrics. They've claimed a right to collect and catalog not only the face, but the fingers, right? And claim them for their own. It's really unconstitutional. And one of the things that we are doing with Real ID is we have sent out letters to all 50 attorneys general in this country, looking to see what we can get the attorneys general to do, because this is within their bailiwick, right? They are supposed to keep federalism intact. That is one of the things, that's one of their jobs. And by federalism, I mean the separation between the states and the federal government. So we are going to be pursuing particularly those of the Republican order. And so we will see what transpires with that. But your understanding of what the card is, they want everybody to have the Real ID because they cannot impose the system fully until everybody has the Real ID. And as Thomas Massie, Congressman Thomas Massie from Kentucky has said in a tweet, until they have everybody in the system, you will not understand what their plans are. But we already do have the testimony in Congress from the DMVs because their plans are to digitize and have real-time remote access to this ID, which of course they could just shut off. You're misbehaving, or let's just think that we get to that point and we have an AOC administration, right? Well, it will be used to keep you in your 15-minute cities. They will know if you leave because it'll probably be on the transponders on the highway and on the toll booths and everything else. They'll be able to know when you leave. They might be able to use it for, well, how many carbon taxes should we put on this person for where they're going or what they're doing or what kind of things that they're buying, because we can see all of this, right? So this is, opening the way to a China-like social credit system